because no one's actually tuning in to hear any of his sports opinions.
No, definitely not.
It just, what stupid stuff will come out of his mouth next. I mean, that's what people are actually tuning in for. And as you said, I mean, it's basically just the opposite of facts. I mean, that's what Mraz does. So just look up facts on the internet and just take the opposite approach to it. And, I mean, there you have it. I mean, because I've heard all this stuff. I mean, I've heard about how there's salt in all the lakes. I mean, all the bodies of water are connected because the ocean has salt. So, I mean, the only water that doesn't have salt in it is the one that you drink and that you bathe in.
Explain where the salt goes. I don't want the 7-year-old joke. Explain where the salt goes.
It's not
no. Explain where the salt goes. Explain where the salt goes.
I've heard how bears have long tails.
Polar bears have tails, I think.
Is that right?
Or the grizzly bears. There's bears with tails.
Those grizzly bears.
And how all the animals actually have a long tail. And when they go into the zoo, they actually have the tail cut off.
I must have been to a weird Six Flags year.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah.
Do you want to ask me what language they speak in Brazil?
It's
Egyptian. I mean, so I've heard all this. I mean, I could do that as well. I could sit here and I could say, humans and dinosaurs existed at the same time. Wait, don't laugh. I mean, you guys ever saw the Flintstones before? What's so funny about that? I mean, and then, of course, he goes on his rants. I mean, he had the epic, oh, boy, that was a day here.
And that's on Pat Shermer. And that's on John Mara, who is so concerned with stray cats running all over the field and not how to put together a proper coaching staff.
I mean, I could go on rants. I mean, he's a Giants fan. I'm a Jets fan. I mean, I could easily go on a rant about Adam Gase. I mean, why did the Jets hire Adam Gase? He was supposed to be this offensive innovator. He was supposed to make Sam Darnold the franchise QB. What happened? His biggest accomplishment this past year, he became an internet meme. Did you see his eyes during his introductory press conference rolling all over the place? It looked like he was on drugs. What has Adam Gase done? Another wasted season. 7-9. 9 straight years without the playoffs. And he's ruining Sam Darnold. Offensive genius. My ass. My big fat ass.
An offensive genius, an adult in the room. My ass. My fat ass. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Standing ovation. It's true.
I mean, what's so hard about this?
It really is true.
We don't need Mraz here anymore.
AP can do a better Mraz than Mraz.
They say ignorance is bliss, and Mraz is the most blissful person I've ever met. So take from that what you will. At the end of the day, he's funny because he's so out there. But the guy he's a man-child, right? He wears jerseys to work. He probably still wears jerseys to sporting events. He probably wears jerseys to bed. He probably dresses his dog in a jersey and his baby in a jersey and his wife in a jersey. That's all he does. He just wears jerseys 24/7. He's a little man-child who just never grew up. He still has the education of a little child. He still obviously has the intelligence of a little child. So he got stuck somewhere in like 1999 and just never left that area. He'd be great if he was hosting your show like a decade ago. But right now, time has moved on. Time has moved past from him. And he just has never moved on in his own life. And I think we laugh at him for the comic relief. And Pierno said it yesterday. We're not laughing with him. We're laughing at him.
It doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, you need a producer who can check off certain boxes. Who knows that Jacksonville, Florida isn't named after Michael Jackson.
Right.
Jacksonville. Was that named after Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Is that how the elephant got there?
Yeah, they named Jacksonville after Michael Jackson.
I never freaking knew that.
How can you not know that?
Yeah. Who knows that the USC Trojans aren't named after condoms?
That's right, yeah.
It's a condom.
Do you think that USC is named after condoms?
Well,
do you really think that their nickname is named after a prophylactic?
I never really thought about it,
Yeah.
but that's all I've ever known a Trojan to be.
Who's taking the SATs?
Yeah, that would be a help. You nailed an 11-10 on the SAT! Boo! You got the
1100.
Who doesn't cry over Derek Jeter and Ryan Callahan?
You just never think about emotion. Emotion's going to happen. And it's only going to be worse the next couple nights.
There's just certain things that a morning show, national, drive time morning show needs. He's not it. He's not it.